My body literally went from this to this in literally like 3 months. Fact that you can turn into muscle and create the body that you want to create. I was like a little deflated balloon. So if you have knee problems, ankles, you really need to sculpt my body into what I wanted it to look like, but also I'm building the strength as well. My arms are looking fine, but I got some back flab going on. So if I go up a little, I'm working with that. But if I go back and down, you can do that same routine for literally the rest of your life. I didn't want to just look a certain way. I really wanted to be stronger. I ate what I wanted to eat. I'm not gonna lie, guys. And I gained weight in different spots. Like I started gaining weight back in my stomach. But if you have a specific body in mind and you just do not know how you are going to achieve this body, this video is definitely for you.
You know what you're doing, so keep on moving. Got all the niggas like, hey, girl, I'm trying to loosen you. Having that with that goose and juice. Baby, tell me what it's gonna be. Look at them sparks coming right now. Looking like the 4th of July. You're officially coming with me.
What's up, y'all? We're back with another video. Today's video is gonna be a little short, but I wanted to share with you guys how to build your perfect body. I know that may sound a little crazy, but what I just said is literally what I mean. So if you have a specific body in mind and you just do not know how you are going to achieve this body, this video is definitely for you. Now for me, I really wanted a hourglass body. Now I already kind of had a nice shape, I would say. And because I had body dysmorphia, I really didn't see the shape that I had. And obviously growing up, like I had to grow into my body. Like I was still young, so I didn't really look at myself like that. I just knew I was growing. But then eventually I realized like, you got a nice little body there, girl. And so that was kind of the start of it. And then in a previous video, I shared with you guys 3 ways to lose weight without exercising. And I kind of gave my backstory of my fitness journey and everything. You guys know that I had a nice shape and then I started working out and then I lost a lot of weight. And then I had to start over almost. I was living in Baton Rouge and I ate what I wanted to eat. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was working as a bartender, and because we got off so late, I had like seafood boil every night. I was going to Jason's Deli getting pasta every day. Like I literally was eating so crazy to the point where I was gaining weight. I did not gain a lot of weight, but I also didn't even gain weight fast. It was so weird. Like it was a gradual thing. That's how you know I really did my big one when it came to my fitness, because for me to be able to maintain my weight for almost 2 years was crazy. I literally started gaining weight again, and I gained weight in different spots. Like I started gaining weight back in my stomach. My booty got big, but my stomach was almost the same size. It was just too much. So in 2024, I had this like experience at the beginning of the year that really like shifted my mindset. I decided I don't want to keep losing weight or keep, trying to change my body for a specific reason. Like I just want to finally be living in the body that I've always dreamed of. I finally want to make this my lifestyle without forcing myself to do something. Like I would force myself to stop eating after a certain time and force myself to do this. I got where I wanted to be. So those things were no longer sustainable for me. So I wanted to learn how to build muscle. I was like a little deflated balloon. Like I had no muscle. So that brings me to share with you guys how exactly I built the body of my dreams. And my body literally went from this to this in literally like 3 months. So the first thing I did was really look at myself in the mirror. For the first time I looked at myself in the mirror, I was pulling and tugging and bugging and all this, trying to see what parts of my body I want to change. And I know that sounds weird, but I wanted to know what parts of my body I wanted to work on. Plain and simple. With that, I saw, okay, I want to build muscle in my thighs. Okay, so that's quad. I need to look up quad stuff. I knew I wanted a perky butt that sit up bigger than two bunk beds. I wanted that. Okay, I need glute workouts. So I literally started doing my research on the exercises that would help my body. That brings me to number 1. Do research on the parts of your body that you want to improve on, but also once you do that, look up workouts that target those parts of your body. So if you know you want to build your glutes, very, very good workout would be dumbbell RDLs. That is one of the best workouts to build that perky butt and all that. So, for example, I literally just did that and I started collecting different workouts. Okay, this helps with this helps with that. From my arms and back all the way to the bottom of my calves. So I really wanted to do that. I also really wanted to focus on strength too. I didn't want to just look a certain way. I really wanted to be stronger for the first time as well. So all of these workouts were helping, sculpt my body into what I wanted it to look like, but also I'm building the strength as well. So that's number 1. Number 2 would be create an entire routine. A routine that's literally true to you, customizable for anyone, but that is your routine. You've done the research on the workouts that help build the body that you want, because not everybody wants an hourglass body. You may not want your hips all like this. You may want just you good like that. So you don't want to do workouts that target your butt or target your hips. Omit that. But for me, the hip workout's gonna be included in every single routine because I need to focus on my hips all the time. Side note, working on your strength in your hips, doing hip workouts, leg opening workouts, those help build strength in your knees as well. So if you have knee problems, if you have had injuries in your knees, anything like that, ankles, you really need to do hip exercises that'll really help build your knee strength. So yeah, for me, mine only consisted of like 4 to 6 exercises. That's an entire routine. That is an entire set of my workout for the day. If I'm, needing to hit certain goals, that depends on how many times I do that routine. But once you do that, you know that you're good. You can do that same routine for literally 3 months. You're good. Or for the rest of your life. Like, that's your routine. You know it works for you. And then keep adding weight to it so you're not getting used to it. So, yeah. Lastly, number 3, my last tip. What are we talking about? Number 3 would be to pay close attention to your progress. Within that, I also want to say, pay attention to how you're doing your workouts. A lot of times your form is messed up. A lot of times you can go lower. You shouldn't go too low. There's different ways to pay attention. Really look in the mirror when you're doing your workouts if you can, because that'll really help you to see if you're doing it right. But also sometimes you'll be able to see your muscle kind of like doing its own like little thing. And you're like, oh, so if I go up a little, I'm working with that. But if I go back and down, I'm working it, like different things. Like, you really got to pay attention. Also with that, take your time when you're doing your workouts. You don't want to be doing everything so fast. You really want to make sure that you're taking the time to build the muscle, really stretch that muscle out and make sure that it's being worked. You don't want to really waste your time. You're not doing cardio anymore. You're building your body, so you have to sculpt it how it needs to be. So if you're taking the time, really performing your rep really well, that'll really give you the best results. So yeah, I think that is everything, guys. I think that is all the tips that I had. All in all, when you start to continue to check up on your body, look in the mirror ever so often, really don't even look at the numbers, because at this point you're not worried about that. You are trying to build the body that you want to have. Really look in the mirror, check in with yourself ever so often, be like, okay, are you making progress in this area? Are you making progress? And then you'll kind of see, even though I'm targeting my, arms right now, you'll start to see, okay, my arms are looking fine, but I got some back flab going on. So let me switch out this arm workout for a back workout this time, and then really find out what workout works. I will literally look in the mirror and start playing with different workouts to see if it's targeting what I'm trying to work on. One of my favorite back workouts, I call it the butterfly. It's almost like a dumbbell row, but you're going out, up and out with it. That is one of my favorite exercises for the fat that is behind your back and under your arms. Is it called love handle? I don't know, but that is one of the best workouts, and I figured that out by literally playing around in the mirror and trying to see what parts of my fat that I needed to get rid of, but build that into muscle. So yeah, that is all the tips that I pretty much have. The beauty of starting over in your workout journey is that you literally have this fresh canvas. You're able to work with that. And by canvas, I mean you have fat. If I'm being honest, the only way other than creatine that helps build muscle in your body is literally your fat. That's the only way you're going to build muscle in your body. So what better way of doing that than already having fat to work with? Like I said, it's like a canvas. It's a blank canvas. I can go ahead and paint over it. It's like the same thing with building muscle. That's why I kind of praise bigger people, because like, bro, if you're trying to get somewhere, you literally have the best way to start. Fat that you can turn into muscle and create the body that you want to create. But for somebody who goes full-fledged and gets really, really skinny, you lost any kind of muscle mass that you even had already because you just lost all your fat. So now you gotta build muscle from scratch almost. So I really hope that all made sense to you guys. I know this was like a quick video, but I just wanted to share with y'all kind of like some basic ways of how to build the body that you want. Obviously, it's not specific. I do have my own workout routines. I have an hourglass body routine. I have a glute routine. I have a chair workout. I have all kinds of routines that are tailor-made for different people for various things. So hopefully that was helpful to you guys. If y'all have any questions or anything, feel free to comment or send me a message. It doesn't even matter. Like I always say, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video.
Tell me what it's gonna be. Look at them sparks coming right now. Looking like the 4th of July. You're officially coming with me.
Are you still here? Are you still here? All right, y'all, bye.